the reason why you have
you know what the time is? You know what the time is? This is 2 a.m. This is 2 a.m. And this is not happening. But what kind of problem is this? No, they should tell us now. Let's know what the problem is. If we are keeping quiet, they are not doing anything. We are keeping quiet. We are keeping quiet, they are not doing anything. See, we are in the middle of the bush. This is 2 a.m.
We have so many life to catch. It's running. Oh, you want to protest now? Now they are protesting. It has helped. Let them make us feel safe. Sir, it has helped. I came on the train because I was scared of them. They should say something.
Why would they move the train?
We're not safe.
Why would they move the train at all?
They will listen.
The train is not working. Why are they moving it?
They are very unprofessional people.
Why are they moving it?
Talk to us.
The train is not working. Why are they moving it?
So apparently the train stopped for like 2 hours now in the middle of nowhere, because I don't even know where this is. Most passengers are out like haba. This is not good. It's not good at all.
The party, of course, has on its position. And the position is very simple. This government has failed. You don't have any other way of trying to cover it. You can say all the rhetoric, you can make all the propaganda, you can go ahead and try to pull the wool over the eyes of the people. But the NSAS protest showed a failure of this government. And it's not that it's just failing now. It's been failing all along. And we had continually pointed it out. On the floor of the Senate, I have always got up to say, you're not getting it right. The only problem that we have with this government is that advice to them is opposition. They need to crush you. They need to do everything to make sure that, and they just think that at the 21st century, that with all the information that we have, with all the contacts that we have with the rest of the world, that people will just continue being subdued as they used to do in Stalinist countries or in North Korea and all that. That cannot happen. And so,
in terms of government,
the recent
for some
events
people
have shown that the government has failed. And all that we're waiting for is to throw out this government in the next elections.
The breakdown of the train connecting the Federal Capital Territory with Kaduna State has proven yet again to be unreliable. On Tuesday, the train broke down in the middle of nowhere and passengers were left stranded until around 2 a.m. Let's take a look.
This is 2 a.m. This is 2 a.m. This is
What's wrong with the train?
This is not happening. But what kind of problem is this?
No, this one.
No, they should tell us now. Let's know what the problem is. If we are keeping quiet, they are not doing anything. We are keeping quiet. We are keeping quiet, they are not doing anything. See, we are in the middle of the bush. This is 2 a.m.
We have so many life to catch. It's running. Oh, you want to protest now? Now they are protesting. It has helped. They are protesting. It has helped in a way. Let them make us feel safe. Sir, it has helped. I came on the train.
They are not telling anything. The train is not working. Why are they moving it? They are telling people, we have families.
Tundu, that gentleman made the perfect point. The train is not working. Why put it on the rail?
Now, this is a situation that's terrible and is not being embellished. This is facts. I'm going to treat it as facts, yes, frankly. This is actually, those people who are angry are actually a lot stronger than I am. I would be in the corner quivering, praying, because that is a huge security risk.
That was the first
we
thing
all know what goes on in that area, and they were stuck there at 2 a.m. I would have been absolutely terrified. This is completely unfair. Yesterday, we talked about what happened with the Minister of Transport apologizing and saying they have to contact China. And here we go again with the trains. And this is supposedly the safe alternative to traveling by road, because the Abuja-Kaduna expressway has become a kidnapper's haven. And look at what these people are being put through. This is so frightening. More than anything else, apart from the massive inconvenience and the upset, I'm just so glad they're all in one piece.
Yes, but then you raised that valid point, which is security.
Yes, that's where my mind went. This is so scary.
Right.
Still talking security and other matters, the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Saad Abubakar, on Thursday lamented the high rate of insecurity in the north, saying it was the worst place in the country to live. The Sultan, who stated this at the 4th quarterly meeting of the Nigeria Inter-Religious Council in Abuja, said bandits were fast overrunning the north. While describing the north as the worst place to live, he said the bandits had become daring. According to the Sultan, the bandits move from house to house, village to village, market to market, with AK-47 rifles openly, purchasing foodstuffs and other items. The traditional ruler stated that the security system in the north had completely collapsed.
This is the Sultan of Sokoto and President of the Nigerian Supreme Council of Islamic Affairs, Alhaji Muhammad Saad Abubakar III. He has described the north as the worst region to live in Nigeria, and I don't think anybody would blame him. He said, no, north is not secure at all. In fact, it is the worst place to be in this country because bandits go about in the villages with their AK-47 and nobody talks to them. They stop at the markets and buy things and even collect change with their weapons. He continued. He said, a couple of weeks ago, 76 people were killed in Sokoto by bandits in a day. It is not a story because I went there with the governor in eastern parts of Sokoto, but you don't hear these stories because it happened in the north. And we don't have media that is strong enough to bring out these atrocities about the bandits, so people think that the north is secure. Hi guys, you're welcome back to Ozike TV, and this is Ozema speaking. Well, I hope you've been doing well and you're keeping safe. You have seen what is happening in our country. Where do we even start? What is working in this nation? They cannot protect anybody. People are scared. You are at home, you are not safe. You step out, you are not safe. What should we do? Where are we going from here? What kind of government is this? Everybody is crying. Things are tough. And the worst part of it is the people there, they don't want to leave. How can you have so much evil happening in this nation and they are still there, sitting tight as if nothing is going on? These were rice farmers that the Boko Haram insurgents killed. They beheaded them. They were buried today, Sunday. They were killed yesterday. And people have been lamenting on Twitter, all across the social media. They are saying, we do not want this government. We are trying leaders, we don't want you anymore. These are people that went to their farms. Their rice fields at Zabamari in Jere, local government of Borno State. Now look at them. How could you just kill people like goats, like animals? This is getting out of hand. And they are there in Abuja doing nothing. People have called for the sack of the service chiefs, but this government is just daft. The government does not hear anybody. You say something against them, they consider you as an enemy. Everybody is their enemy. Once you do not tag along with them, you are an enemy. There were 43 farmers. More than they were even saying that they were more than this. Some people could not be accounted for. So we are looking at so many more coming out. We will still hear about several people that are missing. For how long? We have never had it so bad in this nation. We are tired of being killed. Boko Haram terrorists. This is too much. This is not a matter of I'm not from the north, I'm from the west, I'm from the south. No, these are Nigerians. They are people's fathers. They are fathers. They are people's sons. They are people's husbands. They are people's children. When will all these things stop? When will they stop? Just on the 26th, you heard what the sultan said there. That the place was becoming uncomfortable. It was unsafe. To the extent that people even keep food for them because they know that they will come. What kind of a country is this? And they're not doing anything. The only thing that concerns the Inspector General of Police is protesters. If you try to do any NSAS protest, we will not take it kindly with you. That is what matters to them. Security, they're not interested. What are the service chiefs doing? All they keep telling us is we are doing something that we do not want. We are doing something about it. Do something about it. It is getting out of hand. This is way far too much. Haba. We are kidnappers. If it's not killers, they are kidnappers. They are thieves. They are all devices everywhere. Is that why this government is here? What kind of a government is this? People that do not have feelings. They do not care. I mean, their people are safe. So any other person can die. In a saner climate, this government would have resigned a long time ago, but not here. They will sit tight, being very, very unreasonable. They do not care about the people. The only thing that Buhari said was, is an insane act. Insane, yeah. What about the people that you call your service chiefs? What are they doing? They think we do not know what we are doing. We are fools. The only thing that matters to them is to terrorize citizens, law-abiding citizens who protest. If you protest, they label you a terrorist. Look at what is happening. Every time they are killing people, every minute they are killing people. How can you behead a fellow human being? What are these people made of? Where are they from? From what? From which planet? This is so horrifying. It's horrible. It's even terrifying. It's bad. It's terrible. Abba, it's too much. You saw the people on the train. The train broke down in the middle of nowhere, in the bush. That wasn't the first time that train would be breaking down. As a matter of fact, within a week, it broke down twice. You know, people have resorted to taking the train because the roads are not safe, especially that Kaduna-Abuja road. We all know what happens there. Kidnapping is a booming business around there. People said, okay, let's go by rail. Let's go by rail. And even the rail is not even okay. Why would they bring these things that are refurbished from China? The minister said that we have called the Chinese. What does that have to do with us? The system is not working. That's why people are complaining. It's not working. And they don't even care. You apologize to Nigeria. You want to apologize to Nigerians for what happened at the Abuja-Kaduna rail station. And so he said that we now have new locomotives. And we have called the Chinese because we never expected the mechanical fault at this early stage. If what they got were new trains or new locomotives, how come they're just breaking down like a pack of cars like that? The safety of the people are not even their priority at all. In the middle of nowhere, in the night, 2 a.m., the thing keeps breaking down. It's not even the first time. In 2017, it broke down. 2018, 2019 is a recurring something. It happens all the time. That is what we are talking about. Is it that we do not have the resources? We do. But they will get there, instead of getting the one that they know that this one will serve the people well. No, they will go for a cheaper one. Or they will go for something that they refurbish. They just clean the body, repaint it with things that are not functional. Forgetting that human beings, our lives matter. Anyway, that is another thing. Do our lives matter to this government? That is the question we should be asking ourselves. How do we not travel? The roads are not good. Majority of the roads have expired. You cannot travel by rail. Is it, or if you want to travel, we'll fly? How much is flight ticket? As at yesterday, to travel by air, yesterday was 80,000 naira. How many people can afford it? And it's a one-way ticket, as a matter of fact. We keep complaining the government is not doing anything. The next thing you will see, the Minister of Information will come out and say something. And that will be it. Let the system work. You see, we are having systemic failure in Nigeria. That is what the problem is. We have the resources. We have the finances. We have the money to do the right thing. But you see, our people keep cutting corners. And it is not helping matters. Nigerians are complaining every day. And I ask, is it that this government is not even bothered? Of course. How could they be bothered? If you love someone, you don't put the person through unnecessary stress. They do not care. It's just to answer, I'm president, I am the governor, I am the senator, I am the minister. They are not doing anything. All talk. Talk is cheap anyway. People, take care of yourself. I do not know how do we even put it? It's so shameful that with all our resources, we are suffering. It's so very shameful. Well, that's all I have for you here in this video. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, and also ring the bell. Yeah, so that you get to see more of the videos I upload. Please keep safe. God bless you. Bye-bye.